Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. You know how this works. You give us the source material, and we take a deep dive into it, bringing you all the insights, all the key takeaways in a way that's, well, hopefully a little bit fun.
That's right.
And today, we're diving into a show that's been making waves, tantalizing taste buds, and getting people excited to, well, spice things up in the kitchen.
Sounds delicious.
It is, or at least it looks that way. It's called Love, Life, and Spices, and it's hosted by the charismatic chef Angela Michelle. I've got a few episodes myself, and I have to say, this is not your average cooking show.
Definitely not. It's so much more than just recipes.
Okay, so we're not just talking salt and pepper here.
Yeah.
What makes this show stand out?
Well, one of the things that really impressed me is how Chef Angela Michelle connects food with travel and culture. She takes viewers on these incredible journeys to the places where spices are grown and harvested. Like in one episode, she visits a saffron farm in Spain.
Oh, wow. Saffron. I mean, that's like the gold standard of spices.
Right. Exactly. And she shows how it's still harvested by hand, this delicate process that's been passed down for generations.
So it's like we're getting a mini travel documentary and a cooking show all in one.
Yes. And she also delves into the history of spices, like their cultural significance in different parts of the world, like how certain spices were used in ancient rituals or how trade routes were established because of the demand for certain spices.
So it's not just about using spices, but understanding where they come from and even...
Their stories, their journey from the field to our plates.
Oh, that's cool. But then there's another element to the show, right? Something about growing your own spices.
Right. She actually invites viewers into her own spice garden. It's beautiful, by the way.
Oh, I bet.
And she offers practical tips on how to grow herbs and spices at home.
I'm picturing like a sprawling garden, acres of land dedicated to.
No. She shows how even someone with a small balcony or a sunny windowsill can grow things like basil, mint, or chili peppers.
Oh, so you're telling me whether I'm a culinary master or just starting to experiment in the kitchen, this show has something for me.
Exactly. It's really accessible. She breaks down complex flavors and techniques in a way that's easy to understand, even if you're a complete beginner.
I think that's what's so fascinating.
Hmm.
I mean, spices can be intimidating.
Yeah, they can, but she demystifies them. Like, say you've got a spice like star anise that you've never used before. She'll show you how to incorporate it into everyday dishes.
Kind of makes me want to go on a spice shopping spree right now.
I know, right?
I mean, you seem pretty knowledgeable about spices. Are you an adventurous cook yourself?
I do enjoy experimenting in the kitchen, and I think that's one of the things I appreciate most about Love, Life, and Spices.
Yeah.
It encourages viewers to, be a little bit more adventurous, to not be afraid to try new flavors.
Right, to break free from those same old recipes.
Yeah. It's about exploring and, discovering new taste sensations and really just having fun with food.
So I think we've covered a lot of ground here. Love, Life, and Spices is clearly more than your typical cooking show. It's a journey through culture, history, and the fascinating world of spices.
What I find fascinating is how it encourages this connection to our food. Like, where do these flavors come from? How do they grow?
And how can we bring a little bit of that magic into our own kitchens? I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly feeling inspired to try some new spices, experiment with some new flavors.
Me too. And you know what? I think that's really the beauty of this show. It sparks that curiosity, that desire to explore.
So, to all our listeners out there, what flavor adventure will you embark on? What spices will you try? Let us know. Until next time, happy cooking.
Happy cooking.